Robbie, obviously tough game today, but you must be really proud of the lads' performance.
Yeah, I think we always knew it was going to be a very difficult task, and the team sheets come in, and I think that's the first thing you notice with the depth of the squad that Chelsea have, and you're never quite sure what team's going to play, but especially the front players are exceptional, and they're too hot to handle for us at times. But I thought we came out with credit. It's very difficult when they've got possession of the ball and they're moving it quickly, and the movement, it can catch you out. It only takes a split second that you're playing at that level against good players to catch you out, and we were disappointed with maybe 2 or 3 of the goals, and more disappointed we couldn't score a goal in front of our fans, and we came ever so close on 2 or 3 occasions, and I think if we'd have done that, then we'd have been satisfied with our night's work.
Do you think particularly with a couple of those goals it's maybe the occasion, because so many of these lads, there are a lot of young lads who this is their first taste of a game like this?
I think it's just playing against the level of play, Reef. It's when they're having spells of possession, it's like a minute, 90 seconds, 2 minutes, and we're doing ever so well in our shape. We're trying to contain them. It literally takes a click of the fingers for one player to switch off, and they exploit it and they score. That's the difference. To score the goal, we're at our level of don't, and sometimes we're most vulnerable when we're attacking. A couple of the counter attacks when we were putting balls in the box, and but we're ever so pleased with the players. I have to say, I thought our supporters were incredible. They never stopped singing all the way through the game. When we came to the game on the bus, we saw them in the pubs, in the restaurants, and they all came out and cheered us. It was great, and I think the overriding thing is we just couldn't score a goal from, and that's the bit that sort of we really wanted to do.
Yeah, I mean, particularly in that opening probably 8 minutes until they had scored that goal, a really positive start, and you probably maybe weren't expecting to have the ball quite as much in the half as you did.
Yeah, I suppose you're right, and the game goes away from me very quickly, doesn't it? In half time we had a chat, and we actually thought we'd done okay in spells of the game, and like you say, although it might look like mistakes, and I suppose second half the 2 goals probably were, it's just the grind you down. It's constant, isn't it? They're constantly asking questions with the ball, and we've got to be proud with how we stood up to that at times. And I thought for a spell in the second half as well, I thought we were really good, and we had maybe 2 or 3 chances to just score a goal. I'm not saying we're going to do anything else, Eve, but just to give our supporters something to really cheer about. But they didn't really need it in the end, because the ovation they gave us at the end, I think we showed our appreciation to them. And now we've got to dust the players down. They're in good spirits. Thankfully we don't play against that style of opposition very often, and we go into what's a really big game on Saturday.
Also particularly in that second half period where there was a lot of actually good football played by us.
Yeah.
It looks as if the lads had grown in confidence. Do you think it was just maybe they've just eased into the game at that point, they've realised that they can actually still play some of the football?
We did say at half time, I think we can be a little bit, not braver with the ball, I just think they sometimes had a little bit more time to keep the ball. And that's kind of what happens when you're under pressure. The press comes really quick, and they swarm you with the ball, and you have to be really clever with your play. I remember one instance, we have a free kick right in this corner, we put a good ball in, it's bouncing, and Mudryk gets it and plays a reverse pass across. It's like, we don't play against players that make that pass. Usually in League 2 they play it up the line and we regain control of the game. So I think we could come away, we're satisfied with our efforts. We come away obviously disappointed with the score, but it is what it is, and we take loads of positives out with how we've done in this competition, and we're top of the division, we're a good team, and we need to go prove that again on Saturday.
And finally, like you touched on, a really wholesome moment there at the end where appreciation shown by you guys and the fans as well.
Definitely, it's no cliche, they were brilliant. They were fantastic. They never stopped singing all the way through the game. The reception they gave the players before the match, when we went over after our warm-up, right through to the end there. We can't thank them enough, because it's not an easy trip, is it, on a Tuesday night to come down here. A lot of them, I've seen a bit of social media that the players have showed me, sort of started quite early, so I hope everybody gets home safe. No, we really appreciate it. It's not an easy thing that they've done, and I hope that they enjoyed the evening, and like you say, we're just a bit disappointed we couldn't score a goal for them.
Thank you very much.
Okay.